The urban art scene really kicked off in Melbourne in 2001. This wave began with a single-layer stencil work and has evolved from there. Amongst those creating momentum in the space was Adrian Doyle, who in addition to creating public works, opened his own studio. Here, artists had their own space to come together and have a place to meet, share ideas and create art with other like-minded local artists in their community. Given its content and its prominence in the public space, street art can be very divisive. Whereas graffiti is self-referential and doesn't want to be identified, street art is addressing issues and themes in society. It is accessible and adds a key, relevant voice to societal, often political discussions. Melbourne's art has its own distinct aesthetic due to its isolation from the rest of the world, particularly in the early days, before the 70s when international travel was very limited. Melbourne has developed its own identity through its recent art. Because Melbourne doesn't have the same history that imposes itself on contemporary works in other places, particularly strong religious themes or a long history of a particular painting style, artists are able to explore themes on a deeper and freer level. Nowadays, both local and international artists, such as Meggs, Roan and Banksy, have contributed works to Melbourne's ever-changing walls. Street art ignores what is allowed and is self-governing. It brings art out of guarded, high-end, potentially exclusive galleries to any member of the public. It becomes part of the daily commute, as Melburnians are exposed to it while they're out and about. However, fewer laneways, more development in the CBD and tighter laws has reduced the space available to street artists to share their works. Adrian describes true street art as a gateway drug to other forms of art. It encourages public interest in more art and breaks down barriers to accessing it. As an artist, Adrian has the freedom of flexibility, is able to work as a team to create studio spaces, can create the art he wants to make and the community he wants to exist within. He says his failures have only added to his journey. For a taste of Melbourne's street art, why not take a walk down the famous Hosier Lane?